Prince Harry stepped onto the stage at the Living Legends of Aviation Awards in Beverly Hills, aiming to honor heroic aerial fire crews with a heartfelt speech. Instead, he delivered a flat, self-centered talk that left the audience squirming, and Jon Stewart ripped it to pieces on The Daily Show days later. The comedian called Harry's effort a royal disaster and pointed the finger at Meghan Markle, accusing her of crafting a speech that pushed their personal brand over the heroes it was meant to celebrate. This brutal takedown, aired on Comedy Central to a roaring audience, sparked a firestorm of debate about Meghan's overbearing influence and Harry's fading credibility, proving their post-royal ventures keep stumbling in the spotlight. The Legends of Aviation Awards is a big night for pilots, astronauts, and fire crews who risk their lives, held at the fancy Beverly Hilton with stars like John Travolta hosting. Harry, once an Army helicopter pilot, was invited to speak because of his military past. But his speech, meant to praise the fire crews, turned into a ramble about his own life lessons and rising above challenges. The crowd, expecting a tribute to real heroes, got restless. Clips shared online show people shifting in seats, some whispering or rolling their eyes. Stewart, on his show, tore into it. Harry's up there talking about his feelings while firefighters who fly into flames are like, "Mate, this ain't about you." The audience laughed hard. And Stewart's roast made it clear, Harry's flop was no rumor, and Meghan's role in scripting it made it a bigger mess. Stewart didn't stop at poking fun, he showed why the speech bombed. He played clips of Harry stumbling over lines, pausing awkwardly, and trying to tie his story to the bravery of pilots. "You're not the star of this show, buddy," Stewart said, pointing out how Harry's words felt like a pitch for himself, not the award winners. Sources from the event said Meghan had a heavy hand in the speech, pushing Harry to add personal bits about growth and freedom, her usual talking points. But it backfired with an audience of tough pilots and engineers who wanted grit, not fluff. One attendee, a fire crew veteran, told a reporter, "We came for honor, not Harry's therapy session." The live stream caught the crowd's cold reaction, proving Meghan's influence turned a chance to shine into a public embarrassment. The heat on Meghan grew because this wasn't just a bad night, it showed her habit of nudging Harry into roles he can't handle. Stewart mocked how Meghan, from their California home, prepped Harry to be a motivational speaker, sending invites to big names to boost his image. "She's trying to make him the next Oprah, but he's coming off like a nervous intern," Stewart quipped, showing a clip of Harry fumbling a line about soaring with courage. Social media exploded, with #HarryCrashes trending as fans shared the clips. Industry reports noted a dip in viewership for their Netflix projects after the roast, showing real damage. Meghan's push to rebrand Harry as a global voice, like her own American Riviera Orchard ventures, keeps falling flat, making her look like the one steering him into trouble. This moment hit hard because of the event's weight. The Legends of Aviation Awards honors legends like astronauts and wildfire fighters, not celebrities chasing clout. Harry's speech, dragging on longer than planned, ignored cues to wrap up. Organizers later said they wanted a quick tribute, not a lecture. Stewart showed a montage of Harry's past talks, like ones for Invictus Games that got mixed reactions, to prove a pattern. Meghan's scripts keep setting him up to fail. "She's got him reading her lines, but he's no actor," Stewart said, nailing how Meghan's Hollywood style doesn't fit Harry's vibe. The crowd's restlessness, caught on video, wasn't made up, it showed Meghan's ideas missing the mark with real people. The unique angle here is the voice of the fire crews and pilots in the room. These aren't red carpet types, they're heroes who fly into danger. Harry's speech, shaped by Meghan to be inspirational, felt like an insult to them. A pilot in the audience told a news site, "We didn't need his life story, we wanted respect for our work." Stewart's roast leaned into this, showing a split screen of Harry talking versus a firefighter's annoyed face. This perspective, real heroes versus royal ego, made the controversy sting more. Meghan's push for Harry to be a star ignored what the room valued, painting her as out of touch and Harry as her misguided frontman. The fallout was undeniable. Online posts racked up millions of views, with fans split. Some felt bad for Harry, but most backed Stewart's take. Finally, someone calls out the Sussexes' flop show, one tweet read. Their brand took a hit, with reports of slower sales for Meghan's American Riviera Orchard products post-roast. Stewart's influence, built from years of sharp commentary on The Daily Show, gave his words extra punch. He's roasted big names before, from politicians to media moguls, and this time, he turned that fire on Harry and Meghan. The clips, the crowd's reaction, and the online buzz weren't rumors, they were hard proof of another misstep driven by Meghan's overreach. Meghan's reaction only made things worse. Insiders said she was livid at Stewart's roast, calling it mean in private messages. But her public silence made her seem guiltier, like she knew the criticism hit home. Harry skipped the event's after-party, looking shaken, per eyewitnesses. Stewart wrapped his segment with a jab, "Harry, let the pilots talk next time, they've got better stories." The episode's ratings soared, and the clips kept spreading, showing the roast wasn't just a TV bit, it was a cultural gut punch. Meghan